Hello everyone, Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Treasure Island. So I'm dead in between San Francisco and Oakland. I got Oakland over my shoulder. That's the Bay Bridge. Over that way is the Golden Gate Bridge, that way, right? And we're talking about why people didn't buy from you. So sometimes people will call me and they're like, Scott, why didn't they buy from me? Right? And so what it could really come down to is you are the scapegoat. And I know that this isn't what you want to hear, but it's the truth. Now, sometimes businesses, companies, people, individual, they already have somebody that they want to buy from, but they just want to have to prove that they jumped through the hoops and made it easy for that other person to buy. And it could be that decision was, I really like, let's name the sales guy Bob. And I really like Bob, and I want Bob to be my guy, but I want to confirm that his price is right. And even if his price is wrong, I want to be able to use this information to drive his price down. And now, no matter who else comes to bid, no matter who else comes to see me, Bob has already got the job. Bob is already going to sell it to me. We're just confirming a buying decision that's already made, okay? And sometimes that's you. And what you got to understand is you have to figure out, this is like kind of the game that you got to get going on and get good with, is you got to ask the good questions that are really going to help you to determine what to do. And one of them maybe is, I'm just here to confirm a buying decision you've already made. And you know, sometimes salespeople will tell me, Scott, I can't ask that question. I'll get thrown out of the call. I'm going to promise you, if you ask that question politely at the right time, you are not going to get thrown out of the call. And if I'm wrong, I'll buy you lunch at a big drive-up window. So like you could get the super size or the grande size or the explosion, I don't know, whatever the word is. I'll buy you lunch at a drive-through window. Like, you know, as long as it's $10. If I'm wrong, you know, $10 on me, okay? So here's the thing. Sometimes when you deal with a buyer, you got to know that they are not ever doing business with you. And so, you know, that rejection that we walk away from as salespeople, as entrepreneurs, is real, because we go, you know, I put a whole bunch of time and effort into this, and I put all my heart into it, and I put a whole bunch of my knowledge into it. But you know what? Part of that game, and it doesn't make it all right. It doesn't make it all right. Part of that game is to know that you were never going to get the deal. It wasn't in the cards. Like, even if like you could get all the psychics in the world with all their mojo and all their power, they weren't going to get you the deal. It was just going to be that Bob already had the job, and Bob was the guy for the deal. It's just you were there to say that, yeah, we got other bids, okay? So sometimes when it comes down to it, it has nothing to do with you. You had zero chance. And you know what? Here's the thing. A lot of times sales trainers will tell you, well, you know what? It's your job. You have to make that sale. Now, sometimes that does happen. Sometimes you can get that person onto your side because, you know what? You got to live by the belief that you can't outwork me, you can only underbid me. And that's the case. Bob's only getting the job because he underbid or because there was already an existing relationship. That doesn't mean that you should give up on the call, and that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do everything you can to make the sale. It just means you got to know occasionally, statistically, in the pool of people that you meet with, that some of them are never going to do business with you because they never plan to, and they're just not going to do it, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe. You can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, you know, the LinkedIn. Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Treasure Island, California. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.